Hi, folks. Another episode of the Short Shift Podcast, Off-Season Mode. This is Thomas. I've got Andrew. I've got Ian. And our Boston Red Sox are charging towards the playoffs. That's what we're here to talk about, right? You guys
know about
the
Red Sox podcast now.
The Red Sox pod now. Boys, this is what happens when you bitch about your front office for long enough. They just deplete the team with injuries and call up a bunch of nobodies, and then they go off on a fucking tear.
What is the hockey equivalent of this? I'm so dumb when it comes to baseball. And I don't even know who's supposed to be in the lineup, who's actually a prospect that you're just
St. Louis Blues in 2019.
Yeah, I was gonna say District 2, or what was the district in Mighty Ducks?
Oh, I forget.
Was it 6? Was it 7? It's just a bunch of nobodies and Sonny Gray basically right now. That's the Boston Red Sox.
Excellent.
You know what's the only thing that's frustrating is they might be able to turn it on enough, sneak into the playoffs because the American League is such dog shit. But this is kind of the equivalent of the Bruins getting really hot right before the trade deadline and then not making a move that makes a lot of sense for the future. And I'm a little,
and that's water on.
I'm really
shit.
excited. Obviously, I'm a baseball guy, I'm a Sox guy, but at the same time, I'm just this is what they did last year, and I felt like it set them back. Because last year we got hot right before the deadline, except we came out of the deadline playing like dog shit. Or excuse me, at the All-Star break, we were hot right before the All-Star break, and we came out of the break and we were kind of shit. That's not what this team's doing right now. They're continuing to play awesome. Playing a doubleheader tonight. Right now, as we record, they're losing the second game. I'll allow it. They're winning 900-something% of their games right now, so not a big deal. But yeah, it does kind of bug me a little bit because it's getting something in return would be good. But then again, MLB draft doesn't matter as much. I don't know what teams you're going to get a great prospect from for the future or a solid player. But I don't fucking know.
Baseball's so difficult to predict analytically. It's just the season's so long.
And that's the crazy thing because it's so numbers driven, but it still doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just crazy. Yeah. Well, it's been fun as an outside component to this. Just kind of check it in and be like, oh shoot, they're doing the little thing. Good.
They would have to win 25 in a row for me to sign back up for NESN before the Bruins season.
Fair and valid. That's very
canceling
true.
NESN was the most satisfying thing I've done in quite a long time.
Yep, I did the same thing with
and I have
ESPN
sex
Plus stuff
pretty regularly. I'm gonna have to edit this out. My mother-in-law listens to the podcast, so.
No, you're leaving that in.
Yeah, mistakes belong in the pod.
Fuck.
No, that was no mistake. That was art.
That's true. That's true. I gotta say, I don't think I had that same experience quite like that, but it's close. I'll give you close.
Oh man, I need to go cancel NESN.
Yeah, cancel it, bro. It fucking feels great.
They're gonna see a massive drop off. Somehow Thomas just convinced everyone, wait, is it that good?
Yeah. Stock and NESN down. Kleenex up.
Way up.
Lube.
Top Pornhub video canceling NESN is just 40-second.
It's just receiving the confirmation email that it's done.
Yeah.
And then so are you.
Good for you. Good for you. Speaking of done, there's a lot of guys in the front office who are done.
Yep.
Yeah. Depending on who you ask, it isn't the right two ones in Neely and Sweeney, but a lot of moving and shaking, right?
I was
little juking and jiving.
Yeah. I don't know how you could not people clamoring for change for so long. I get it. You want it at the top, which
but it's not the right one.
Most of us or all of us on this pod are, although not Sweetie's the best GM ever. We're not ready to axe him exactly.
Yeah.
But this is exactly what change looks like. Mm-hmm. A lot of support roles, a lot of the Kevin Adams one is probably the biggest one. How about you run through them real quick for us?
Okay. So the biggest move either in outs or ins, Evan Gold as of August 1st, out as head assistant general manager. Ran Providence for a long time and is still considered a rising star in the front office ranks. Why do you think he left?
Oftentimes it's more of a, hey, we're not keeping you.
It sounded like Sweeney's statement sounded like he was pursuing other NHL opportunities, which made me think he thinks a GM spot is his for the taking at some point sooner rather than later. And he's already interviewed for a bunch. He probably would have gotten the Vancouver job had Vancouver not given him a piggy bank with 2 nickels and 3 pennies in it as his starting salary.
True.
But he probably had a good experience with the interview at least and was like, I think I could probably do this. And he probably doesn't see any more upward mobility with Sweeney and Neely pretty entrenched. So he gone. That's the biggest one. But there's a lot of big people coming in or people being upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest upgrade, we'll go upgrades now. Jeremy Rogalaski in as assistant general manager. He's headed the analytics department since 2017. Considered an actual rising star in the analytics realm. Graduated from Cornell. He's an Ivy League man. And that's all I really know about him.
Anybody who knows the ins and outs of all of these guys, I don't know why I phrased it like that, is out of their mind.
Because of what we just talked about 3 minutes ago.
When you want to talk about sickos who go to the dev camp and talk about all these prospects and talk about the 6th rounder like he's the next big thing, if you know these guys, more power to you. Nothing but respect, you weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know what most of these people did. Rogalaski's in. And it looks like there may be a more analytic bump in the front office coming up. Mm-hmm. Dennis Bonvie, who ran player development for a bit, pro player development for a bit, is now in as another assistant general manager. He's basically replacing Langenbrunner. Mm-hmm. Don't know much about him. He's been with the team for a while, but he got a promotion. Alex Jimenez is director of hockey operations. He was the director of hockey operations for the PWHL last year and worked for the Red Sox for 10 years.
Which 10 years? I think it's an important question.
2015 to 2025.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, he will be part of the CBA compliance wing of the front office.
He's the numbers guy. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the big one, Kevin Adams. He of the 2nd round Buffalo Sabres, ?
Sort of.
In as senior advisor to the general manager.
Does that move
After
make
years
sense
of
for
making
him?
fun of this dude, we now have to hope he does a good job.
We did spend a lot of time making fun of him.
Who's named Kevin with a Y? I asked.
Yeah, that was the first problem. No, for Thomas's question here, I think it does make sense because somehow his Buffalo tenure ended poorly. Who could have seen it coming? Mm-hmm. This is a really great rehab opportunity in general as far as front office career, right? Because the team is not expected to be great, but still has the pieces. Any sort of progress they make is going to largely fall on your plate. And also, I'm just glad he's a senior advisor. That's fine. He's not making all the decisions, and a lot of the players that he went out of his way to pick and to bring into the Buffalo organization are now really excelling. So I just think there's an easy way to take a silver lining with that addition. There's also a very easy way to be like, wow, Buffalo's sloppy seconds. Great. That's what we need.
There's been a take coming around that they hired Sweeney's replacement in Kevin Adams. What is your take on
it? In what way could that be true?
Yeah.
It's not, but
if you're the Jacobs
guess
family,
who hired him?
Really make it who?
Sweeney.
Oh, there you go.
That's Sweeney's job to hire.
I'm sure, yes, but you do know that this organization sometimes has guys pushed into spots by others, like Neely jumps in or the Jacobs family at times. But either way, it's not like Kevin Adams has this track record of being, oh my gosh, we got to bring him in. He'll be the next big thing at GM.
No, I don't think anybody's thinking that with Kevin Adams, but I do think that there's going to be sort of Kevin Adams might end up being kind of like a movie that was unappreciated in its time, a box office bomb, where retrospectively it's like, hey, this was actually not bad.
We got to
Not
hope.
good, but not bad.
We got to hope.
So I was very surprised to hear his name. I remembered Thomas. I remembered when we did a show with your Buffalo Sabres buddy,
Jamie. Yeah.
and we found out that he was hired as GM of the Buffalo Sabres after running a boutique rink beforehand.
Yep.
I was like, what the fuck are they doing? That's so stupid. They're so stupid. Who would hire Kevin Adams? Why
He
is
was a
so
night manager
like
at
that?
PetSmart, and yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, like that role,
Petco, but Buffalo swooped in.
yeah, that role. Honestly, it's like I don't know enough about the GM role and their day to day to know if there's grunt work. But it would
Yeah, what does
seem
the
that
advisor do?
it would seem like he got hired to do that type of shit and just be another voice in the room. That they're probably banking on. Hey, did you learn from your mistakes?
Yeah,
It's probably that. He probably interviewed very well. You don't get a fucking PM managing shift at Jersey Mike's without having strong interview skills. So
The
Very
competitive,
good.
competitive field for sure.
to the general manager of a National Hockey League team to the night shift supervisor at Jersey Mike's.
dude, Jersey Mike's is good. I don't.
I love Jersey Mike's.
I
don't
hope
get me
you're
wrong.
not taking that as a negative.
No, I love
If you
Jersey
manage
Mike's.
a Jersey Mike's, that's probably harder than being the assistant manager to an NHL franchise.
The assistant manager to the regional manager.
Something like that, yeah, along those lines. I don't see anything tied to Sweeney losing his job to Kevin Adams. Like it's
Yeah,
no.
I just think people are.
I want to know what
they
people.
want.
I want names and I want home addresses.
The skate pod has been
That's brutal.
WEI.
That's brutal.
Yeah, tough listen. Don't listen to them. Listen to us.
We're also a
We're
tough
already
listen,
listening to us.
but-
Welcome.
Yeah, we could be a tough listen at times, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm just glad. At the end of the day, this is a shakeup that has been desperately needed because a lot of these roles are involved in the development of prospects, and you can only complain about this so long. And not if you're not happy about this, I just don't understand. I guess is because we've had this as an issue highlighted for years, and now they're trying to fix it. And whether you think it's the right moves or wrong moves, I mean, these are front office personnel. It's really hard to predict their effect on this kind of stuff.
Yep.
Also, they're all
Less-
pulling on
more-
the same rope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And more effect is going to be who you have coaching. So in the same aspect, sometimes you just need a change of scenery, or you need a new voice. Like Mujanel being out, I feel like this happened a month ago now.
Well,
We're in off-season mode, and I know we're not recording as much, but like,
yeah.
didn't we just talk Mujanel? Or
We talked to Bujanel because why is he staying? And then he got
Yeah.
hired away to Vancouver.
Yeah. No complaints, honestly,
Yeah.
for the exact reasons that Ian just kind of alluded to. To be completely transparent, I didn't mind Mujanel, but like, sure, take another job.
Yeah, Vancouver assistant coach.
Yeah, not a bad move if he wants to end up in the NHL. Really not. So, any thoughts on it, guys?
No, I think that's well wrapped.
Yeah, I think we did really well with that.
Well, pat ourselves on the back. Great job, everybody.
Yeah, great job. Well, that's a wrap.
Vancouver is also barely the NHL at this point.
Yeah, and it's just like the other situation where this is a great opportunity to any positives are going to come back for him. Any negatives, you're sitting there going, no, it's they don't have any players. They're not supposed to be good. So it's a good way to kind of dip your toe and not ruin your career.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no complaints with any of these moves. The only one that gave me cause for pause was obviously Kevin Adams, but that might just be past trauma.
I mean, it's going to be a bit this season for sure.
For
Like
sure.
anytime that they do anything stupid from a
Fucking
roster
Adams.
perspective, or they go on like a 3 or 4 game losing streak, it's gonna become an Adams thing.
We finally have our new thanks Obama. This is
Yeah.
great.
That's it.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
Kevin. It's Kevin. Yep.
Brilliant.
But other than that, no complaints. Speaking of coaches, I didn't put this on the itinerary because I forgot, because it is off-season mode. But very quick shout out to Marco Sturm for being awarded the Federal Cross of Merit for the Republic of Germany.
What does
last
that
week.
mean?
Yeah.
Basically, it's the German equivalent of the Presidential Medal of Honor.
Okay.
What did he do?
His commitment to sport and his commitment to cancer research in Germany, because he has had a
That makes more sense. You really buried the lead here. I was like, I don't understand.
part of it is because he is a silver medal winner.
See, that's ridiculous based on the definition of the award that you just gave.
Yes, it is, but that's part of it. It's his contribution to the sport and his contribution to cancer research.
Okay, I like the second thing.
Yeah, it's the highest civilian honor you can get in Germany.
It's got to be the cancer research thing then. Like,
It might be, but that's not what they led with the press release.
Yeah.
oh, man. Sports
shout
are
out
not
to Marco
that
Sturm.
important.
My favorite German? Yeah, probably.
He's definitely up there with...
The pickings are pretty thin historically.
Yeah.
Unless you're a weirdo.
Yeah, I was saying I wouldn't finish that. I just really like history, guys.
Man, this is really towing a line. This is great. Hey, thanks for the hockey, bud. It's a presidential honor. What are we doing?
That's what I do. That's what I would
do. See, that would be a problem. I love this
That's
sport.
why I'm not president.
Can you imagine being invited to something and we get some sort of, you can talk about hockey real good. Here's your award. I'd be like, why am I here, dude? What are we distracting people from right now? What's going on?
Man, that's very cynical of you.
Give me the deeds.
Why can't we just be really good at what we do?
He just doesn't deserve a presidential honor. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't know how much honor that presidential honor is here. Hey-o!
Hey-o.
Speaking of honors and presidential, my fucking president, Patrice Bergeron,
excellent,
retiring number December 1st against Colorado. Nosebleed section seats are $519.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be a little biggity bitch here, but why is this not against Montreal?
Yep.
Because he was a Nordiques fan growing up.
Right.
That is the reason.
I think that's a dumb fucking... Is that actually the reason?
Yes.
Did he choose this?
I don't know if he chose this, but this is why it was chosen.
I mean, if he chose it, I'm going to backtrack right away. I'm going to be like, you're right, Bergeron, my bad.
Honestly, he might have nailed it.
You know what?
Like the,
now that you mention it.
Yeah. When I saw Colorado, I was like, maybe there's like some sort of connection with Ray. And that's pretty much it.
Potentially, maybe.
For sure.
But it would rule if they wore their Nordiques jerseys that night.
See, this is the equivalent of when my number goes into the rafters at the TD of me having the Canes come. It's not the same. Like the Nordiques are not Colorado.
They are not. No,
they're just not. So I can't really put too much behind it unless I hear Bergeron whisper that into my ear softly.
Sexually?
Yeah. Like under his breath a little bit. Like kind of. This is why I did it.
Set the scene.
Like
Candles.
Right? Yeah.
As he ascends. To the
Did anybody like my nipples just got fucking? Never mind.
I'm balancing my laptop right on my dick.
Pretty much. It's not balancing very well.
Thomas, I gotta say, your flexibility to work in some Canes hate into any conversation, I mean, like,
really
good.
That honestly, that has nothing to do with the Canes hate necessarily. I'm saying what I'm actually saying there is Colorado and the Nordiques are there's history there, but like I don't think he's like has a sentimentality to Colorado.
No,
Yeah.
For that reason. Like, and that's why my first thought is maybe he wants Ray to be there, or he wants this, and Ray's going to be there regardless. But like, I don't know. There's got to be something else other than, oh, this was the Nordiques a long time ago. You know what I mean?
Well, to be fair, if there is that Ray Bork connection, fair play to you.
I do also kind of like the Sakic comparison, the original Bergeron kind of,
Okay.
different play styles for sure, a little bit.
It could also
Definitely
just be
that
the
level of
date.
respect
There could be something to do with that date,
No.
perhaps.
December 1st. Yeah.
I would have had
day
it
of the week
against
is it?
Montreal. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I believe actually that weekend is his induction.
So that's why.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah. So that's
I think
why
it's the
it
weekend
is.
before is his induction.
It's going to be close to the induction. Like that's probably why. I don't think it has anything to do with the Nordiques. I think you made that shit up.
No, he was a Nordiques fan.
No,
growing up.
I think you made up the connection. Like that's great that he was a Nordiques fan. He also liked macaroni and cheese. It's not like their arena's only going to sell macaroni and cheese that one night for
Yo,
his
that would
personal
be
preference.
dope though.
That'd be fucking obnoxious.
Lobster mac and cheese, though? Different types
Okay.
of mac and cheese?
Hold on.
See,
Yeah,
now we're
no,
looping him in.
Thomas. It would not be obnoxious. It would rule. I would love
If
it.
you
mean,
went to a hockey
think
game
about
and
your
there was
plumbing.
one choice,
But how many
Better
versions
be
of mac
lobster
and cheese are there?
we're not doing this right now.
Also, actually, the whole building would smell like mac and cheese, which for about 10 minutes would rock. And then after that, you'd be like, okay, hold on. This is not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the cheese starts to coagulate, that's the problem.
Yeah, and the line at the bathroom for the stalls is fucking 8 deep.
The plumbing team is going to see the notification of what they're doing that night and just quit on the spot. They're like, I'm not being part of this. Ouch.
Doesn't mac and cheese bind you up anyway?
Can you tell this is off-season talk? My God.
Why is anybody listening? Anybody who's listening to this show,
I miss Bergeron.
I'm also going to give a bold take. Lobster mac and cheese does nothing for me because you don't need to combine those two things. Like it feels like a waste of lobster.
I understand where you're going with, but but really good lobster mac and cheese slaps so freaking
Totally
hard,
fine,
man.
But so does lobster and mac and cheese separately.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I don't think
cheese is
lobster
very
I don't think lobster necessarily elevates mac and cheese in the way that you would want it to.
the way it
mac and
elevates
cheese is also a
everything
very
else. Yeah.
underrated cookout food.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, I never would have thought that.
Yeah.
Yes. I really want some mac and cheese now.
I just fucking had lobster, so I'm halfway there.
For some reason, now I'm like really craving a burger.
That's fair.
All right. Well,
Do you guys just want to end the show and just go eat?
and yeah, we'll just go eat while talking about Bergeron.
Since the last episode, what's the best thing you ate?
Second best thing.
What is the best thing I ate?
Yeah. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Best thing I ate. Man, the concussions are really hurting the memory here right
Yeah.
now. So that's
Have I?
when did we last record? Oh wait, we recorded after Dev Camp, right?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say Luke's lobster rolls in Cambridge.
I'll let it go. We can count that.
God, I spent like $400 there in my trip.
It's not easy to do, but it is possible.
Yeah.
Really solid Japanese food, actually.
Okay. What's your go-to?
Chicken katsu or
Okay.
sushi.
Fair.
God, I love sushi.
But I fucking love chicken katsu.
We just opened up a new ramen and bao place near our house that is fucking excellent. But when I was just up in Salem over the weekend, I went to a restaurant and I got short rib grilled cheese.
Oh, get out of here. Oh.
I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be kind of a ripoff. It's just gonna be a little bit of short rib. It was a fucking chunk of short rib in there, like to the point where I had to like pull some out, and then the cheese in it was like Gruyere and like, oh, it was fucking nuts.
I feel so bad for anyone
Super
listening to this at 9 a.m. like on their way to work.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long time till lunch, brother. I
With
am
a
sorry.
dry ass Nutri-Grain pocket or
Yeah.
bar hanging out of their pocket right now.
Sorry,
Or
dude.
Nature Valley, like in like 1,000 pieces on your
Yeah.
car floor.
To get this back on the tracks, did anyone even look at the new schedule?
No.
Good, great. I didn't either.
I had to put in, oh yeah, the schedule came out or whatever.
I can tell you one thing. There's an 11 p.m. start time against San Jose on like a Tuesday night.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun for your boy. But Other than
Oh
that,
man, I can't wait to see that 3 a.m. notification drop.
yeah, so fun, so fun.
There's two dates that you look for. It's opening night, and then I always look for if they're playing on my birthday.
Nice.
And I couldn't even tell you if they're playing on my birthday because I don't remember. I know that they are. Oh fuck, I do remember. You guys ready?
Yeah,
What do you think they're playing?
probably the Canes.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
1 o'clock game on my birthday. I'm gonna be fucking angry and wrecked by 3 o'clock.
yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah.
That's the universe. Just have a little fun there.
That sounds like a casino night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
That sounds like I'm
is it-
turning off
is
my
it-
phone. I'm not.
Is it in Boston?
No, it's in Carolina.
Road trip?
No chance for me.
We've traveled
No
so
chance.
much too.
I would probably kill somebody down there. I don't think I could ever go to a Bruins Canes game in whatever fucking state that they play in.
You would have a ton of respect for that arena because I've been to playoff games there and I've been to just regular season games there, and that crowd rocks every time. You would respect it. You wouldn't like it, but you would respect it.
He doesn't have to respect shit.
Yeah, you're overestimating the shit out of me right now.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm underestimating your
You've been
hatred.
doing-
I always.
why
I
do
know.
you do this?
I
You
know.
give all
I
the
just.
time to him.
I'm a reasonable guy, and Thomas is not. That's where we're at here.
No.
You
I literally
try
stayed
so
off of
hard
Twitter
all
for
the
like
time,
2 months
and you
now.
always fail at this.
I do. It's a blind spot for me. You know.
The amount of mutes that I had to throw down on Twitter and also just avoid Twitter for probably, I mean, how long has the season been over now? 5, 6
7
weeks?
weeks?
Yeah. Like I've been on Twitter like 3 times.
Hell yeah.
I will say the Canes are not a cup winner that you have to endure. Like Thomas, it's unique for you to endure it. But
Yeah.
as far as the online presence, even down here, running into people, obviously Knuckle Puck for me is not going to let me get past it. But I'm not dealing with Canes fans or anything down here at all. It's still kind of you're either super into it or you're not down here, and it's hard to find them. So
Yeah. I feel like that area probably has more fans of meth than hockey.
no comment.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it moving.
we call the girls Methany over there.
Hey, I was raised outside of Athol, Massachusetts. You want to talk about meth? I got you.
Yeah, you want to talk about dating a Methany?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Love
she
you,
stabs
Ethel.
people. You want to check in on some on ice stuff, kind of?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Right on the table. What's a Fraser Mitten extension look like to you?
I have no idea what is happening right now with all the money and the things and the stuff.
Oy, Gavolt.
Like,
What is this?
if you could get him signed right now to a 6x6, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Sign him to basically a slightly more expensive geeky contract.
Yes, I do that in a heartbeat.
I would reinstall Nesson 360 just to cancel it again.
For the pure euphoria of it,
Correct.
right? Like,
What's your ideal AAV?
ideal
Evan?
but realistic is I would say 6.5, but it's possible, I guess.
It's probably going to be 6.5 to 7.5, I would guess.
Yeah.
Right. So
Because it's not-
six would be a great target.
Yeah.
But
the big step he has to take is not to hit the wall that he did last year. He did hit a wall.
He needs to shoot more. He needs to shoot more accurately, obviously. But his center ice control is great, and his defensive game is great. And I mean, you're betting on growth here a little bit, but with that contract, you're still fairly confident you're going to end up being positive here. Now, what number pisses you off? What number you're like, oh, we kind of over?
to be honest,
we have to-
realistically, anything over 7 is going to kind of bum me out.
Yeah.
Because I
You have
think
to manage
there's a
expectations
chance
with
that
this cap.
I think they go at him at 5 and probably meet him at 6.
Okay.
I genuinely do. I think they're going to undervalue him. I think they're going to probably give him or they're probably going to offer him less years and say, do what you did last year again.
Yeah.
Like a genuine show me contract. I would prefer to see 6-6 or 5-6.
I'm betting we're having this conversation in March next year. March,
It's
April.
certainly possible.
I don't think it's getting done this summer. I think Frazier's going to say, no, I have better in me this year, and I'm going to get a higher number than what we're talking about right
He
now.
comes
And also,
out hot
man,
at the
that cap's
beginning of
going
this.
up real fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cap's going up, but also if he comes out of the gate hot this year, you see a December contract.
Yeah.
Like
That's a
Yeah.
Here's
Here's
special.
Sweeney getting in front of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he's playing well. Hey, I've seen enough. Here's 6 years, $6 million. Take it or leave it.
Can you bump
Yep.
that up to 6.5? Fine.
Fine.
Yep.
Anything 7 or lower, I'm thrilled, and I'm not going to be mad if it's 7. If he comes out and he looks like what we want him to look
You
like.
know what would be really nice, actually? 6.9.
If he just 6.9, nice, would be incredible, especially if he just shoves it up Toronto's ass for the next decade.
Yeah. God, if he could just be a routine, like 20-goal guy, but play responsiveness in the middle, you're already just happy with that.
Yep. Worth every bit of $7 million too at that point.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I blacked out a little bit at him shoving
Shove it
it
up the ass.
Toronto's ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we would love it if he starts the year with 12 goals in his first, 21
4
games.
games. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too. But even if he's got a goal every other game,
4
2 months
consecutive
into
hat
the
tricks?
season,
Hell yeah, brother.
you're just sitting there going, "Yes, I am a 9. I don't give a shit. I love this kid, and I want to keep him forever."
If he's touching 10 goals before Christmas, he's getting a deal in that stocking. There's
Yeah.
no way around it.
Yeah.
Sweeney will do that. We've seen Sweeney fucking do shit like that before. So,
He really wants to avoid a Ducks situation, which we'll get to
oh,
shortly.
Jesus Christ.
Why? What happened?
Kind of a Blue Jacket situation.
I feel
too.
like we talked about it. Didn't we talk about the Ducks?
No, they
Are you talking about the match?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
My timeline of when things are happening and when we last recorded is fucking a mess right now.
The offseason.
I asked if we had recorded after Dev Camp, and that was 3 weeks ago.
The offseason is just one giant mass.
Yeah. And for some reason, all of our jobs have gotten so demonstrably harder in that time, too. So it's just,
Oh my God.
it's good stuff.
Yeah, fucking people buying and selling houses right now. That's good for people who want to renegotiate their renegotiate their loans,
Good
their
for
home
them.
loans, their business loans. Please stop. Please stop doing it all at the same time every year. Please. We're so very tired.
I mean, I'm not going to mourn for you. You did this to yourself.
You know what? That's
Could
good.
easily be running a Jimmy John's right now.
Yes.
I could be running a Jimmy John's right now.
We can't go back to food, guys. I got to make it through the rest of this.
Oh man, I want just a giant Italian zap.
BLT with jalapenos. Anyway, so
That's an interesting combo. I like that.
it's so good. It's so
Jalapenos
God
on
damn it, guys!
anything.
I can do this. Moving
Anybody
on.
else smell soup right now?
It's probably the ramen waiting for me in the fridge. There's a new ramen place. I didn't want to step on your ramen place that you were just happy about, but there's a
Is
new
it
ramen
good?
place that just opened up down the street. It's the only ramen place I'm going to from now on. I'm so excited.
Nice.
It's so good. I hate you guys so much.
This place is ramen, dumplings, bao. Like, it's fucking everything. Mm-hmm. Fuck. I just fucking ate like 2 pounds of lobster and I'm fucking hungry again.
Oh yeah, you know what that is? Being 40.
Yeah.
The metabolism slows down. It's like, oh, I just had a
I've
giant
just-
meal. Why do I want
I've been on a diet for like 4 weeks now. So like this.
That's why you had 2 pounds of lobster. The
little
binge
bit-
restrict cycle.
Yeah. Well, now I don't get to eat till like 4 o'clock tomorrow. So
Hey, I just realized Barack Hussein is also in his last year before he's an RFA.
What's that contract look like?
Yeah. I have no idea again, obviously. This one, they're not trying to sign Kuzi right now, I don't think. I think they're like, we'll see how this season goes. Right? Like, his play style is so volatile that you got to see if he's really taking that step towards that middle six guy that you want him to be. I just don't think they're in a rush to get that one done.
yeah, probably not nearly as critical as the Minton deal.
Yeah, that one's going to be how many
I
goals?
think
do love
both are
Uzi,
important,
though.
though. To me, both are important.
Yeah,
I do love Hoosie, though.
it's a guy. I keep saying this. I need to see his prime. A guy with that kind of motor, that work ethic. You've already seen all the stuff off season. That guy's training like hell every day. I have to know what his prime looks like.
He looks bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. But not in that, like, the football player who got super jacked over the offseason because their job's on the line and it actually works against them. In the, like, I am so locked in right now kind of way.
Not in the Brady Anderson. This guy used to be lean, and now his arms are the size of his head.
Yeah. I was thinking I think Marvin Harrison Jr. just did that last year. And you were like, dude, this didn't actually help you at all.
Yeah.
Why are you slow now?
Yeah. Yeah. I want to see Kuzi succeed here because honestly, if this team is going to, during Pasternak and Swayman and McAvoy's prime, if they're going to hit that contender level again, you have to hit on some of these. And right now you're looking at Hagens, you're looking at Min, you're looking at Kuznetsov, and you're like, you are all guys that could help in the very near future if we hit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Things got to go right.
You're looking to a lesser extent. You're looking at a guy like Brunet too.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of pieces that are going to be trying to force their way to the lineup this year, which is nice. And again, I don't see a roadmap for them getting locked out. I think there are paths to upset some guys here.
Even a guy like Patra.
Even a guy like Patra. Mm-hmm. No. Lutzmels will. I mean, it just depends on where his rehab is, and he'll likely need some time before he's ready.
I'm still willing to take it slow with him.
Yeah, of course, but I have a deep seated fear that he's getting traded very soon, and I'm very scared of it.
That's a mother's pride, father's fear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
What else we got?
Does someone have to move? Does someone have to move regardless?
Oh yeah. There's
Why hasn't anybody moved yet?
I mean, I think things just cool a little bit.
Everyone's at the lake house.
Yeah. My expectation, though, is the Loria stuff is very much still going.
It has to still be out there.
The Yoki Haru as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it.
Yeah. Zaka.
I think they're done. I think like you're going to see that one little move on the defensive end, but I think they're done. Zaka, Middlestat, they're going to be here through next year. And
Middlestat, the engine of the second line, Middlestat.
Yeah, that guy. Sure. But I really think it's just on the back end. You have too many contracts now where you're like, okay, this is something's going to give.
Jordan Harris was the 10th NHL contract on the back end that we have.
That's crazy. It's just crazy. I was glad that he's just good depth to have. You definitely want to go into the season a little better prepared to handle injuries that you had last year, but still.
Yeah, if I have Jordan Harris playing on my top six to begin this season, something went horribly wrong.
Yeah. But would you rather have Connor Clifton or Henry Jokiharju?
I don't think you actually want my answer to that.
Yeah, I realized when I asked it that you had a visceral reaction to Cliffy Hockey returning.
Correct. You got it.
I think there's a very boring move in which one of Loki Haru, Loki or Yoki Haru.
Loki Haru.
Just combine them.
Are we doing a fly type of thing here? Jeff Goldblum?
Ooh, a classic. Showing your age a little
just watch
there.
that for like this. Just watched that for the second time the other day. Great movie.
Did it age well?
Actually, there isn't really anything too problematic about it.
Oh,
however,
it's good.
The sequel was surprisingly okay.
Okay, maybe I'll revisit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah. No, I think the off season's largely done for them. It's going to be one boring move to move some money out, but
man, we need to get you to bed, dude.
Seriously. But the Zaka stuff is just, I don't know what a deal looks like anymore there.
For us or for him?
For anybody else.
Yeah.
For anybody who's trying to acquire him.
I see what you're saying.
I have a hard time finding the team. Like, there's teams that you go, yeah, that would make sense. But the assets at a certain level, you're kind of like, does this make sense? Everyone who wanted to spend a lot of capital to bring in talent kind of did already. Mm-hmm. And Zaka just scored 30 goals. And yet there
still seems to be a lot of free agents left.
You define free agents for us here.
People who are not on teams, but are NHL players.
Start naming a couple.
No.
All right, there you go.
Patrick Kane.
No, wait, didn't he?
Nope.
He didn't make a decision yet?
Nope.
Okay. I do not want him to be a Bruin, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
No, he's probably going to Chicago.
Good for him.
Farewell tour.
Is Line still not?
Line A is still not signed. You just named two for me. Thank you.
Yeah, there's Klingberg, so that's something.
You mean the guy that has less hips than me?
You want a Vander Kane? How about David Perron? Nick Leddy?
David Perron. No.
Stop me at any time here, man.
Keep naming names. Those are all free agents. I was technically correct.
Technically, you were correct, which is the best version of correct.
Best kind of correct.
Yeah. There's no one on that heap where I go, man, I hope the Bruins are calling about him.
Oh, man. Not even Nick Leddy?
Not even Nick Leddy.
Not even Sharks legend Nick Leddy?
Hold on. Is this accurate?
Why?
Blankenberg's still unsigned?
Yeah, he's an RFA.
Oh, he's an RFA. I thought I had this set to UFA. So, never mind. Oh, no, it says he's a UFA.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Did he get his rights traded for?
Yeah, I'm a little surprised here. I thought he would get snatched up.
I do like. Oh, can we do a do-over and sign Blankenberg instead of Clifton?
I would have been happier with that. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right. Well, anyway.
Okay. Would you like to whip it out?
I'll whip it out.
I mean, you're already there.
Yeah. That's why we have the cameras on.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool.
So we did the free agents to talk. Let's go up here. Jason Robertson being walked to free agency. 1 year, $12 million. Do you think this is a good idea by Dallas?
I don't think they had a choice. I think they finally hit a wall, and Robo was like, you know what? This has been going on so long. We'll get through this year, but bye. You either give me what I want at the end of this, because I think this is still tenable. Like this could be resolved through the year. A lot can change in a year, but
sure.
Yeah, they are walking him to free agency, and this has been an awful offseason for Dallas. I mean, obviously they still have a great team, but this is not good. This is not good management.
No. I think. Do you think Jim Nill's kind of losing his grip on it a little bit?
I think we undervalue how difficult it gets when you have everybody. When you got to spend your money on all these guys, and it's really, really hard to do it in a way that you get to keep everyone you want. They signed Robo to a 1x12 and had to say goodbye to Bork to do it. Mm-hmm. And they still have to shed cap.
Well, to be fair, I don't think is Sagan playing again. I don't know if he's playing again.
That's true. He might be just the LTIR sacrifice here, but
the Robodot Island, which you can have that for Dallas because he played for Dallas.
Oh, yeah, nice. Mm-hmm. By the way, I just put in for a Cabby Boolin jersey off of a Facebook Marketplace thing, and I'm very excited about it. I don't know why that made me think of it. I just needed to throw that out there. It's very exciting. Kabibulin. Yeah, no, I just think that Dallas is hurting right now just from successful drafts.
How dare you?
Yeah, they got all the guys they want, and now they can't pay them all. In hindsight, the Rantanen deal just feels crazy. It just feels crazy. Going out and getting this guy, and you're not able to pay your guys.
Excess goods?
Yeah. I mean, I get it, and I don't think they're wrong for it exactly. It's just the whole timeline. Someone's going to write especially if this team doesn't win a cup, someone's going to write a chapter of a book about this team, and it's going to be brilliant when you actually see the timeline fully.
You know who's going to write it? Fucking Thomas. Because he's the one that put his money down on them every year. And they got sick of it.
Yeah.
I lost my house.
Fair value
it's
for
actually
Robo?
Recording in a box.
1x12 fair value for him?
Sure,
right?
I'm
fine
good with it.
Yeah.
Robo's like, I'll take 12 now because you do know next year I'm taking 18, right? Like you're aware of this.
The Leo Carlson thing really reset the entire plan.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Ian, you added this.
I did. I want to point out that Columbus.
What's the difference? Because this is fucking hilarious.
They just keep getting their dicks kicked in, man. According to some reports, so this is rumors that I am exasperating here, so I apologize, but
that's not the right use of that word.
It's not. Jet Greaves and Columbus go into arbitration, but apparently Columbus put in for 2.5 mil.
Fuck off.
And Greaves was just under 8.
Fuck off, both of you.
I don't think Greaves is in fuck off territory. That guy was
Greaves is in
nails.
Greaves is good. Greaves is good. I think 8 million is a little out of pocket.
I think it was 7.5 or something like that.
I think it's a little out of pocket. I don't think it's like Elias Lindholm out of pocket in terms of value and what you're making.
Yep.
But man, I can't not dig on Elias Lindholm when he's catching strays here. But 2.8, look, I get it. Like I get it. Like I do this for a living. I get what these are. I get what these negotiations are. If somebody came to me with 2.8, I'd be like, I trade me now. Holy shit.
Well, but we also see it with arbitration every time is the team always has to come in super low because the player always has to come in super high. And then he'll get 2 years at 5.5. And
yeah, that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. An arbitrator is going to reward him about between 5.5 and 5.75.
Yeah. And it's just so frustrating for Columbus fans and their fan base that you can really feel bad for at this point. Because you have, obviously, getting Nichushkin is great, but you sign Coyle to this big deal that just looks awkward because Werenski immediately is like, I don't know if I want to be here.
It looks bad right now. It looks bad right now.
He had a really good season last year, but it just feels kind of crazy for a 34-year-old. You brought in Connor Garland, who's also making $6 million a year, which, yes, he should be a positive contributor, but now Marchenko's like, I don't know if I want to stay. Obviously, the Werenski drama happens. You have this franchise goaltender all of a sudden, and now he's like, no, I want to make top dollar right away. And it just sucks being a Columbus fan. Everything just comes with a price on it that doesn't feel fair.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
Yeah, and like nobody wants to stay.
Yeah.
And it did seem like Werenski kind of backtracked when he found all of the backlash.
I don't know what happened behind closed doors there. I'd be really interested to find out. Why was it leaked in the first place that he wanted to get out? How far did they even explore these trades? I don't know. And he declined some of them. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just crazy.
I think he didn't he decline Tampa?
He declined
Who
Dallas.
did he say who did he refuse to go to, and then that team leaked it? Pretty much.
I think it was Dallas that they had that conversation.
Oh, it was Dallas. Oh,
and
yeah, that was the Thomas Harley trade.
Yeah, and then immediately Thomas Harley gets big bucks. Just crazy.
Right.
Anyway, just want to talk about it for a second. I feel bad for Columbus is the whole point there.
I do too. But also, fuck them. No, actually, no. I like Columbus. I have no problem with that.
Didn't even mention the worst parts of their past 5 years. Well, how about we get to a victory lap here? You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to fill the blank.
No, not yet. I want to end this segment with that.
Oh my gosh, so picky.
He's
Leo Carlson
being such a bitch about this.
Yeah, seriously. What about Leo Carlson?
Okay, there we go. I'm back. I don't know what just happened.
Oh, me and Thomas are having a giggle. Andrew's over here fighting for his life.
It's fine. It's fine. I want to end it with the victory lap.
I understand.
I want to talk about Carlson first.
Go for it.
Okay. Ha 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 ha, Ducks.
They had to do it though.
They had to. You have to.
They kind of did, right?
They literally had to, and it's still not the right decision. I don't think there was a right decision. Like they're fucked either way.
Philadelphia did a great job in putting the screws to them.
They had like
hate giving
34
comments.
million in cap space, and we're like, oh no, you're fine. Sign your big dogs, and you let it get to the point that allowed a team to go, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I know exactly what to do with more than half of that cap space.
Yeah.
Feel free. Feel fucking free. Go ahead. Here you go. If you have all that cap space, what's the point of not using it?
I am enjoying the rumors that Cutter is now asking for 18, which that is not real. There's no way. I'm sure he's fine with like 15 or 16, but that's
what
another.
if, though?
I know, but that's just going to sit over their head. That has to get done soon. Now, obviously, he's not offer sheet eligible, but oh my goodness. What a mess over there at Anaheim. They went from such a feel-good story to an absolute mess in just a couple of weeks. Good job by them. I think we keep losing Andrew.
The forlorn look that he keeps getting frozen, it's fucking incredible.
Okay. We're going to do this. Let's see if that helps.
You there, buddy?
Yes.
Yeah, you're having some serious delays.
I just.
You know what that means? I guess he doesn't get to take his victory lap. That's fine.
No.
That's fine.
No, I want it. Please,
Andrew,
I've been waiting I've been waiting 4 years for this.
All right. Well, Ian, why don't you talk about Merkulov first?
Yeah, sure. Well, you want to end it with this, right? You know, so I actually see a note here that apparently Andrew was told that he had to comfort me about Merkulov.
I have to comfort you. I was told on Reddit to give my condolences to you.
I'm scared that Colorado bet on the two prospects that just felt like we mismanaged left and right. And it's a scary franchise to be like, we can get these guys going, because I feel like their track record's pretty solid.
Yep.
Obviously, Lee Sell, the other guy.
The smart team taking the risk with two players that we didn't have time for is a scary proposition.
Yeah, it's very concerning. That being said, I will be ecstatic if he gets real run. I've been a Colorado supporter for a long time. I'm not anti-Colorado at all. So if he can find a third line role as a trigger man and just be the grumpiest goal scorer in the league, I'm going to be ecstatic. I don't need that on the Bruins. I'd like that on the Bruins, but I'm excited for him, and I hope he gets a real shot out there.
Mm-hmm. What if both Liesel and Merkulov end up
score 2 goals on December 1st on Bergeron night? We lose 2-0.
We might watch Sweeney get executed in live time,
or
like literally executed.
Or
Sweeney goes to the Raptors just in a way more fucked up way.
Oh my God. Or they're both in the lineup. They both score 2 goals, but we win 5-4 in overtime.
I think that's still going to feel awful, right? That would still feel gross.
Yeah, kind of. But I love Merkulov. I love that little baby assassin who I don't think has ever smiled in his life.
Yeah.
Why isn't your family here in America? And when you went to America, they'd be a distraction. What? Say they'd be a distraction? You absolute psychopath. That's a crazy answer.
Yeah.
Also, I love you and don't change.
Big fan. Hope he succeeds. All right. Do the lap.
Steve Yzerman has...
That was rude. Good work, Thomas. We should really let him do this. He'll never.
Yeah, we're gonna let him do it. I'm gonna go ahead and take my headphones off and walk away. Apologies to John B ahead of time.
Valid.
Go Bees.
Go Bees.
Go Bees. John B, I love you so much. You have been an OG member of the Short Shift fam for 6 years now. And we love you to death. I'm sorry that you were forced to defend Steve Yzerman at every turn. One of the most bungled, fumbled general manager jobs in the NHL in easily the last 20 years. If you consider the time spent on the job with the utter lack of plan that was ever instituted. There was no Iser plan. It was trying to have a foot in each aisle every time. And you got stuck in the mushy middle where that sort of thing will always lead you. I've been calling for him to be fired for the last 4 years. And it isn't for any sort of hate for Steve Yzerman. It's because he doesn't know how to build a team from the ground up like that. He did great in Tampa, but Tampa had some ready-made pieces. He was a failure. This was a failure in every metric, and so many people saw it. So many people saw it. But it's like, you got to have patience. You got to have patience. You got to have patience. The patience ran out. Not only did the patience run out, the patience ran out after the draft and after free agency. What does that tell you? Ian, what does that tell you?
Well, he didn't get fired. That's the thing. Is I would like to know, because again, if we're going to do the apples to apples, we talked about the Bruins side of things and just being, oh, well, someone pushed these guys out a little bit. They'll just like, we aren't bringing you back. We don't want you, you're allowed to leave rather than get fired. Was this we're
resign
allowing
or you're fired?
Right. Is this what that is?
Yes. Yes, they gave him a ceremonial position.
There's a little piece of me that just feels like he's exhausted and he just can't hack it anymore. And he's just like, I'm done. I'm done doing this. I don't want to do this anymore. I do think
that there was sort of an internal audit here. I really do. Because why would an organization, like, if you're exhausted, why would you continue to run the draft and why would you continue to head free agency? If the team had every intention to have him being the general manager, the team had every intention of having him be the general manager. Until, I don't know. This whole thing with Dylan Larkin's really going tits up. Do you think that was more of the cause? They hated each other, dude.
Now we're getting into real conspiracy stuff here, because if that's the case, then you're talking about
each other, man.
I know, but now you're talking about did Larkin go like, I'll stay if you get rid of Yzerman? How far does this go with all of this? I don't know. It's hard. I do wonder what this timeline looks like if the Red Wings every single draft don't get moved 2 or 3 slots back. And I know I'm sure that's not true every year, but I just remember distinctly multiple years where they're in the running for a top pick and they never got it. They never got the number 1 or number 2. They just kept sitting back in like the 5, 6, 7 range where you start to see more of that boom bust kind of potential for a lot of these guys. I don't want to defend Yzerman because I agree with you on a lot of this stuff. He did inherit a terrible situation. I hear that all the time. And I agree that really were bare bones at that point. He got Seider in the building. He got Raymond in the building, But you've been bad for too long and you don't have enough to show for it. And 3 straight late season collapses. There's something wrong with the construction of this team. Injuries aside, there's something wrong.
There is something wrong. And it points to it does point to construction. That collapse points to construction. It points to a lot of the things that go towards the GM. Who gets hired? Yeah. Who gets hired in the coaching staff? Who gets who do you acquire at the trade deadline? What kind of role players are you instituting these young guys who might not be stars but can be valuable contributors? Or are you signing Andrew Kopp and JT Compher?
Right. And stuff that... Did you trade your first rounder this year and then not make the playoffs?
Justin fucking Falk!
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Stuff like that. And I think the March conversations are similar to the conversations we had about the Bruins going to the playoffs this year, which was when you are going against a team where everyone's trying, right? Where it's not a meaningless regular season game. It's a everyone knows what's at stake here. Can you actually still skate with them? Now, for the Bruins, it was because they never possessed the puck and all that kind of stuff. They outshot by 1 billion every game. For the Red Wings, it was, hey, late season push. Every team is trying to hit their stride, and every year you guys fall back. Like, you can have feel-good months up till February, great. If you can't do it when everyone's at their best, then you're not a good team.
No. Nope.
Or not a well-constructed team. So, congratulations on the victory lap.
Yeah, thank you. I've been calling for this for 4 years. I feel very vindicated right now.
Does Dylan Larkin stay now?
Yes. Was it worth it? Is Dylan Larkin worth all of this headache?
No. I will say I think there's a higher percentage chance that the Red Wings move Larkin for far below his value at this point. I think Yzerman was the kind of guy who would have sat on this and been like, you don't want to fucking play? Don't play. I've got you for 5 years. Like, I don't have to trade you. I think there's not a lot of those guys. A lot of guys say they're like that, but I don't think there's a lot of those GMs in the league. So I'd be interested to see if that they start to cave or if Larkin changes his tune, you know?
I think he's here. I think he's here. I think he's here for the long haul. But the idea is Dylan Larkin worth this headache? Is he good enough in the cost benefit sense?
He's a really, really good 2C on a championship team, but he's not a 1C on a championship team. He's not a
star, and that's what he is. That's what he's treated as here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Which I don't think that's an insult to Larkin. I think being he would be a top 10 second line center in the league. Mm-hmm. He's just that weird tweener between like, I can play 1C, of course, but that's like,
he'd be a good 1C on a bad team.
Yeah, but it's like when we imagine what Fraser Minten could be. Now, obviously, very different players, but if you have it in your head that Fraser Minten could become like this 1C guy, I don't think Fraser Minten could ever be that. He could be a really, really good 2C as an absolute ceiling, but you would never see the guy as like, that's a first-line center. And Larkin has enough scoring pop to like convince you during pockets, but I just don't think on a changed team.
So the Krejci comparison in this aspect of saying he's an excellent 2, don't know if he could ever be a 1. Scoring pop when necessary, stable player.
People will argue because Krejci was a 1C on a championship team, but there was so much depth behind him that it was a little different.
There was multiple 1Cs on that team you could make an argument for in that same aspect. But I don't know. I'm not a big Larkin guy. I've made the comment on the Discord before, but his diving pisses me off. It pissed me off for a long time. Mm-hmm. I love the Michigan connection. I think he's a solid enough player, but he's irritated me enough where it's like I don't necessarily want him on the team. Not for what it would probably cost. It's just so weird though, like because 2 months before the season ended, did you feel any of this coming on?
No. It felt like
I want to know like what happened.
It does feel like literally one morning everyone woke up and just went different direction.
Yeah, including him.
Yeah,
like specifically him. But like, it doesn't feel like the organization was surprised and they were almost like prepared to go ahead and start burying him, which is like maybe you should trade him before burying him, but.
But I don't run an NHL team, so
it's such a weird situation. Do you think it correlates at all with Yzerman?
I think Larkin feels better, right, that he's out.
No, perhaps, but I'm saying the opposite over here. I'm saying, do you think the way that the Larkin situation came about and was immediately handled affected Yzerman keeping his job?
That's a good question because he was fielding questions about his trade destinations and who he was talking to 5 days before he was fired. Yeah. That if you look at that press conference the week before he got fired, that is not a man, or the week before he got moved, firing by promotion, we'll call it. That is not a man who thinks he's losing his job.
No.
What if this is not real, but what if Yzerman has a trade and he's like, good, we've got it. We know what we're going to do. And he's about to call it in. And the powers that be hear about the trade and go, oh, no, absolutely not. If you're fucking out of here. And that was actually just what happened.
Put the phone down, Steve.
Put the phone down. Yeah. It's
Callings for closers.
I would be a little concerned if the way the Larkin thing was handled. Now, if it was the lead up of years to this, fine. But if the last couple of weeks of the tenure was what really got him out, I thought he was handling the Larkin thing the right way, which is, fuck you, dude. We'll look, but unless I find what I want, you're under contract for years. Mm-hmm. There is player empowerment, and then there's whatever the hell this is. Mm-hmm. These are two different things.
Overvaluation of Dylan Larkin as a player, which is what I was getting at when I was asking you, is he worth the trouble?
Yeah, not this much trouble. Mm-hmm. Great contract, though. I'll give him that. Great contract.
Yeah. Good player.
Good player?
Yeah, good player. Very good player.
It's also, not for nothing, it's your captain, and 3 years in a row you collapse in March.
He ain't the fucking captain in September, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. God, glad we're not dealing with that.
Everything's perfect over here.
Yeah.
We already have
I don't like the way you said that, Tom.
we already have a captain, he just hasn't been named yet.
The funniest line of the whole video. Everything's perfect over here, just completely deadpan.
Do we have any mail?
I don't know. Do we have any fan mail? Do we have people who listen to this?
Well, at least two of us, right?
I don't listen back.
Yeah, I think it's just Andrew.
You did say that your mother-in-law listens to this.
Yeah, there you go. It's just Andrew and your mother-in-law grabbing coffee together, listening to the pod together.
Right.
How is that boy, Thomas?
Yeah.
No fan mail this week.
No mails.
Right in.
No mails. We'll record again in about a week and a half. Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and open up the mailbag. Ask us questions. Feel free to send some rants on the voicemail. Mm-hmm. I fully expect one guy to do so.
Yep. Oh, are you taking away the time limit?
Week, which is why you have no voicemails.
No. Time limit. I might decrease the voice or the time limit.
30 seconds.
You already have an hard
You
time.
have 18 seconds to get out your entire point.
No, Thomas.
37
seconds.
37 seconds.
Yeah, you know what? There's the challenge. I want all the voicemails to be 37 seconds or less next week. Get your questions in, get your rants in, talk your shit. I know Jambi's going to call. Jambi, you can go over 37 seconds. I won't.
Oh, we're playing favorites.
Yeah, we're playing favorites. I mean, ultimately it's going to be a huge fuck you to Andrew. So why the fuck?
Which is why you need to play favorites, because we need to do what's right and fair.
That's exactly it. 860-506-5444. Go Bees!
Go Bees!
Go Bees!
Later, boys.